Hey, what's up guys? Rideqluz Dad here, and today we're doing a quick review of the new Square Enix and Gumi mobile game, War of the Visions Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. We're gonna talk about what it has to offer, things I like and things that I don't. If you wanna know more, let's dive in. War of the Visions is a gacha game mixed with tactical turn-based JRPG. Now, anyone who grew up as a gamer in the 90s would be familiar with Final Fantasy Tactics, and this game tries to bring back that vibe. Of course, this time with the mandatory 2020 mobile game flavor added. It was released in Japan in November 2019 and globally in March 2020. The game's storyline follows the formula of the 1997 original, maintaining the medieval-like setting. While FF Tactics' story revolves around two friends torn by war, namely Rams and Delita, this game upped the ante and focuses on twin brothers in conflict, Mont and Stern, because, you have to sell drama. Anyway, the game is set on Ardra, a continent in the world of Lapis, which is pretty much the same world as its sister game, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. The plot revolves around kingdoms at war, Leonis, Fennis, Horn, and Wizet, with a religious state called Crystal Sanctum working in the background. In terms of gameplay, War of the Visions tries to remain faithful to the recipe which made Final Fantasy Tactics a classic, and much like most JRPGs, it is a turn-based strategy game. You have characters or units positioned in a grid-like field of battle. Each turn is comprised of a unit action and movement, and unit types and statistics would determine the type of attack, the range of the attack, and the range of movement. Similar to Final Fantasy Tactics, the game incorporates the job system, although for this reiteration, each unit is limited to only 3 specific jobs. A main job class that is set, and a secondary that can be changed to your liking. Now jobs, if you're not familiar with Final Fantasy games, they are the usual unit classification, such as knights, mages, and archers, with a few obscure ones thrown in there to keep things interesting. Each job has its strengths and weaknesses, and you have to make up a party of 3 to 5 units, depending on the game mode, that would complement each other. Units differ not only by job class but also by elemental affinity and rarity. The game has 8 elements: fire, ice, wind, earth, lightning, water, light, and dark. And in terms of rarity, you've got ultra rare, mega rare, super rare, rare, and normal. To level up a unit, you have to collect a ton of varying tiers of shards, stones, and gems. The sheer number of materials required make this a very long grind, especially if you're free to play like I am. So, you're gonna need materials to enhance a unit, you're gonna need materials to awaken them, you're gonna need materials to level up their jobs, you're gonna need materials to craft and create equipment for them, you're gonna need materials to level up said equipment, and we haven't even talked about ranking and awakening espers and vision cards yet. I don't mind the grind, and I know it's a developer's way of keeping the game balanced for whales and free-to-play alike, but maybe there's a little too much of that here. To gain and collect units, players use Visior, the in-game currency. You can use Visior to purchase character shards or leveling up materials in the shops. But more importantly, you can use them on summon banners, aka praying to the RNG gods. Now the thing I hate about this currency system is they divided it into 2. You have free and you have paid. Now why did they do that? I'll tell you why. Because within the game, there are banners and store items that can only be bought using purchased Visior, like this freaking UR guaranteed banner. Of course, the developers love them their whales. Okay, moving on. It wouldn't be much of a Final Fantasy game without summons or espers. At the time of this review, the game has some of the classics: Ifrit, Shiva, Odin, and Ramu. Espers are equipped to a unit, enhancing said unit stats, granting them some skills, but also allowing it to be released in battle as an attack. On top of espers, the game also utilizes vision cards. The benefit of equipping these cards to a unit is that they not only boost the unit, but also boost the whole party as well. Both espers and vision cards can be leveled up and awakened. And to do that, well, once again, you have to grind through quests to collect the required materials. Other than the main story quest, there are of course more play modes available to keep you glued to this game. You have the Far Plane events. These are the quests I mentioned a while ago to grind specific items for leveling up. On occasion, you would also get special quests to get free units or unit shards, like the Final Fantasy XIV collab and the Final Fantasy Tactics feature. There is also a co-op mode called Multi, where you can play quests with other players online. Speaking of other players online, PvP matches are a staple of mobile gaming, and War of the Visions has a few of that to offer. You have duel mode with an arena and match battle feature. The arena is a 3 versus 3 auto battle, earning you points per match. Now if you rank high enough, you can get daily and weekly rewards. You can also join guilds and wage guild battles, which is simply the usual clan versus clan war mode. My only problem with the PvP modes is a significant issue with the competitive balance in the matching process. It's quite a common sight to get matched with a guild with obscene whales, boasting multiple level 99 Orlandos, Medinas, and Gilgameshes. Honestly, my team has been slaughtered so many times, I almost rage quit. Which also makes me sound bitter, but hey. To wrap it up, War of the Visions has quite a few things going for it. The tactical JRPG style plus the Final Fantasy branding brings nostalgia factor, especially for those of us who have enjoyed this genre before. Beyond that, the depth of gameplay and number of game modes will keep you invested. The variety of units, job classes, and their levels of customization allow for some very distinct playstyles. There are of course quite a few minor issues, such as the amount of item grinding required and the imbalanced matching system. All in all, whales, dolphins, and free-to-play players will be able to enjoy this game. War of the Visions is a solid game, worthy of your time and cash if you have some to spare. I give it 4 hearts out of 5. There you have it guys, my review of War of the Visions Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. So what did you guys think of the game? Do you agree with my review at all? Do you have a suggestion for which game I should review next? Should I continue doing War of the Visions videos? Please feel free to comment down below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and turn the alarm bell on to receive notifications every time I drop a new video. I'll catch you next time guys. Until then, stay safe.